loss stuff, and we're gonna go more into like gaining muscle. Now, obviously, this will help lose weight as well, which we're gonna try to not gain as much fat this time, this winter, and go on like a dirty bulk or even like a bulk. Normally, we're gonna try to keep it more of like a athletic build, right? We're trying to go for more of the physique and that sort of aesthetic. So let's lock in these games, and we're starting with a chest and tricep workout. So here we go. All right. Hopefully that works. That should be. I had it right the first. God damn it. There we go. Oh, one thing I forgot to say. So I had a work accident. I hyperextended my thumb. I had some nerve damage. So I'm done with the therapy on that, and it strengthened up quite a bit, but there's still loss of strength in it. So we're gonna have to work on that. I also have I don't know, it's a big long word that I don't really remember how to pronounce, but it's basically in my chest where your ribs, they don't directly connect to your sternum, but so there's your ribs and your sternum. There's a little piece of cartilage that connects between your rib and your sternum. Well, where my rib connects to that cartilage, there's some inflammation and some like discomfort there. So if you think about it, like my rib is up against that cartilage, they don't think it's like shifted or like out of place or something or twisted. They just think that there's obviously some swelling at that joint. And back rooms, hey, what's up? So I gotta keep it a little bit more on the lighter side. So that's what we want to do: light reps, heavy. Hey, yeah, what's up? So we want to keep it more on the lighter weight, higher rep side, and that's what we also want to do to gain some muscle. So it works out. They said I'm most likely I'm not going to do damage to it, but if I got to stop a workout short and go do more triceps, that is why, because I don't actually want to end up damaging the chest. But granted, we can always work out while we have injuries, or work out while we have minor discomforts. It's just how we work out that really determines if we don't have to stop, obviously. Yeah. The first one, I forgot to say what we were starting off with. So we're starting off with 3 sets of 12, and we might do a set of 15 here or there, but to gain muscle, you got to do more reps and have time under tension. So yep, back rooms, yep. 3 sets of 12. So the first exercise we're doing is the incline bench. And then I'll be moving over to the chest press machines. How many reps? Yeah, so 3 sets of 12 reps. So yeah, 3x of 12 sets. And I started off, the first one was 45 and these are 40s. So on something like this, right, and how I lean back, have the weight here, lean back, kick it back, it helps preventing anything that like jerking or obviously falling down, hitting yourself on the bench too hard. Also, like the weight is on the ground right now. If you pick up and then just like pick up, try to do it with your back. I don't recommend it. Always try to have, so don't try to have the weight like this on the floor. Try to have it sitting so you can just grab the side and you're gonna kind of pick it up like a hammer. Use your bicep to pick it up. You can use a little bit of motion, but try not to, Someone didn't write a nice comment. How do I view this? Oh, they just said, what's up? Oh, hey, how's it going? Mary, what up? There we go. So, reach down. Reach down. Curl it up. Oh, you couldn't see that. Oh. Alrighty, we're gonna go over to, drop that, alright, over to the inclined one, right here. This is a hammer strength machine. So kind of the same concept. We're gonna be going up. One of the things, though, is this is down too far. So on one of these machines, you can either hit your shoulders. If you put the seat all the way down, you're basically, like I am right now, you're basically doing a shoulder press. You're gonna hit some of your upper chest, but you're not gonna target it. And we wanna target the upper chest, so we're gonna have to move the seat up. So, seat up. Of course, my feet fucking dangle off the floor now. Oh well, though. After rooms, do your next rep. Yep, got the next one. Next rep or set? Anyways, good thing about these is that it's a little bit more sturdy than just using the free weights, like the dumbbells. This is a fixed path though, so it's more of more weight. Obviously, you don't have to. It's a little bit more controlled because you have more of a sit. I can pull my feet back technically and go on the. It's not like a step it has. It's got a raised platform to it. To try to push a little bit. and be more explosive. Where was I gonna go with it? Oh yeah, you gotta put the like the actual metal plates on them. So add a quick sticker, best way to spin the, oh, never mind. YouTube recommending shit. So if I grab like this, we gotta put these on the side. It's the only, I guess, downside to this machine is that you always have to either keep putting more weight on, taking it off, and then if you have a gym buddy who either lifts more or less than you, you constantly have to swap. But hey, this is what it is. Something. So, as you can see, I'm more of near my chest, so when I push up, I'm using more of my chest now. Sweet. Oh, another, it's kind of like a side tip. Most push exercises, you're gonna breathe out, and on the way down, you're gonna breathe in. On most pull exercises, when you pull, you breathe in. When you extend out, you're going to breathe out. There's very few exercises that are the reverse. One example is the is it the deadlift or the squat? I'm thinking. I think it's the squat because when you're technically pulling in, no, because you're technically pulling in and then push out. Is it? It is the deadlift then because you're pulling the deadlift. You breathe out on the pull instead of breathing in. Because when you're setting up, you and then pull up. So yeah, that's one exercise that you do the reverse. What's the other one? Bench, you still breathe in when you pull, when you push. I want to say it's like a fucking, is it a dip or is it lat pull down maybe? No, because you're in a row. I don't necessarily remember, but I'll have to try to find it. I'll have to try to remember which one it was. Next. It's gonna be a little tricky for me. I'm so used to doing 3 sets of 10 that I'm gonna be like 10. I'm there. Oh fuck, I'm not. I gotta do 2 more. So how are you guys? What are you guys up to this Thanksgiving? I honestly, very underrated holiday for me. We usually, I guess it's more of a tradition now that we go out hunting. My dad and my younger brothers will go out. Depends on, what we do. We might be out all day until we come back for dinner, or we might just be out to lunch. And then obviously football. Was never really a big football guy until recent years, and we never had football on for Thanksgiving, just because we didn't have TV in general. But I'm excited this year for football, so hopefully we have an entertaining game. I think there is. I don't know if there's a Black Friday game. I think there's a Black Friday game. Is it the Chiefs game? Next set. There's that set. Alright, we're gonna go, after I get these weights off, we're gonna go do the cable flies. So, let me get these weights off. Alrighty, cable fly time. I don't know how this is gonna do for my chest. We'll see though. I don't know if it's gonna irritate me or not, but oh well. Let me get this situated real quick. All right. Oh yeah. So with these, you don't want to have it so that you're up here pulling them down. You're gonna be able to like kind of bicep curl it and step out so that you can go like that. A lot of times when you're starting up here and you try to pull down, this is already like an impingement position. Like if you have an impingement, a therapist will literally raise your arm like this, and if it hurts, more than likely you have an impingement. So when we're pulling the weights down from here, we don't want to like actively try to get an impingement. So that's why we try to hold right here, step out, and then kind of curl it down. If you have to like twist and turn to get it, you can always do that. We're just trying to mitigate, those injuries in the gym. Or if you just set it up, you're already like this. So all you have to do is pull it down. And no matter how much weight you have on it, you can still get the part. And then, always got to just have it the right way. Get some creatine. I think I did it's a little bit bigger than a 5-gram scoop, just because the stuff I bought, it didn't come with a scoop. It was bulk. So it's a little bit bigger, and then I overflowed it a little bit, so I probably have maybe 10 grams. Obviously, when you're having stuff, make sure you drink enough water to flush it out, because sometimes your kidneys will go into overdrive if you have too much creatine. and I'll start to hurt a little bit. So you gotta have enough water to flush it out. But it is the holidays. I'm not sponsored. It's just what I use. Go to bulksupplements.com and they're running probably Black Friday deals. It's what I'm going to be trying to do because, I mean, you can get creatine for like 16 cents a serving, and that's absolutely ridiculous. I love it. They just implemented their like flavored creatine stuff, which that's what I want to try to get. Anytime I try to get it, it always sells out. So hopefully I'll be able to get some. But yeah, it's definitely a money saver. Again, I'm not sponsored by them, so I have no. It's just what I use every day. I can take a picture of it in like a short or something, or link the website to this video. But I definitely recommend it. I mean, like I said, normally, depending on what, I think I got like the moderate bag. It's like 200. There's almost a year's worth of servings, and it came out per serving at like 16 cents per serving. Which, I mean, if you're buying a name brand creatine, it's like $60 for 30 servings. So that, I mean, it's definitely worth it to buy in bulk if you're gonna use it a lot. And supplement wise, I don't necessarily use supplements every day because I try to eat a balanced, diet. But whenever like I'm trying to do one of these, I don't want to call it a challenge, but more of like a season of how do I want to describe it? Like a season of doing something, like trying to gain more muscle and keep the fat down. I definitely have to, have some more supplements too. So I recommend that, especially if people are trying to save money nowadays. So yeah, bulksupplements.com. They're pretty good. This is the unflavored stuff, and it's never it. This is how many ounces is this? This is like 32 if you fill it all the way up, right? 20, 24, maybe 28. Sometimes it sits on the bottom, but you give it a little shake, and it mixes right back in, and it's not chalky. So that's what I like about it. So yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, so my dad got this little time boy, and Mom got a little girl. All in one package.
Oh, and on these, I like to switch my stance so that, I don't get any imbalances. And when you come in, you don't want to stay like right uptight into your body. You don't want to flare like that. That already starts to feel uncomfortable. Right in, so it's like if you were to go and push a wall, you're getting right into that push-up like position. Like that, 4, 5. One of the reasons why we're crossing our arms is because the chest doesn't just pull or push to midline. Your chest will actually pull your arm across. So to get more action in that chest, we're crossing our arms to contract it more. Whew. 3 sets down. All right. Zeke, hey, let's go. Yeah, that's good. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of breath. All right, so next one we will be doing is just, they're not push-up, well, they're push-ups, but they're on an incline. Is it too low? It might be a little, actually that might be a little bit too high, but oh well, I don't want to set it up on the squat rack. So, what are we doing here? Let me get this around so you guys can see what I'm trying to do here. All right, so I've got the bar right here. Now, I can do normal push-ups, but it's not necessarily what I'm trying to do, and doing a ton of push-ups isn't really gonna build a bigger chest. What I'm trying to do is just get a little bit more attention to those biceps, not biceps, fucking pecs. And also kind of like do more of just the motion to keep it warmed up while still exercising, so I can go on to do other exercises. Another reason I do this instead of normal push-ups is to just help more people be able to do push-ups. All of the clients I do who can't do push-ups, I have them start exactly like this, because you're supported on like your legs because you're standing, so you're taking obviously the majority of your body weight out, and you can always lower the bar to be able to then obviously get down into being able to do push-ups. Tyler, he's been on a couple streams before. Not my brother, but he's on like some very old streams. He hadn't been able to do push-ups in a long time, and we did this right here, and we were able to get him from not being able to do push-ups to on the flat ground, literally like doing the push-up, clap, land on a box, push off the box, clap, land on the floor, and he was really excited about it because he had never been able to do that before. So, what's up? Right. Cool. Why you have to do that? All right. You know what? I'm removing that one. Jesus. All right. Definitely a little bit too high. Oh, I don't want to smash. Yeah, I don't want to set that one up. Also another reason why I do this is because I'm not flaring out my elbows. I'm keeping them in more tight so that then I can kind of warm up my triceps as well. So I don't have to take time to warm my triceps up before going into those workouts. Which I like warming them up a little bit more, because obviously doing like chest press and not so much cables, but the dumbbell work or the machine, your tricep will extend, and it'll work somewhat within the chest exercise, but I don't know, I just like that little extra warm up. I hate working out in sweatshirts and sweatpants. I have shorts and a t-shirt on already of them, but well, also trying to lose weight, and it'll help a little bit, especially with the amount of water. I drink a ton of water. It's not that I guess I enjoy it's gonna be freezing, like a freezing glass of water. Nothing, nothing, nothing better. Well, I guess that's a little bit of a lie. I guess a nice cold Guinness is pretty good too. But hey, can't have too many of those or start to get a gut. Alright, alrighty, let's go hit some more chest. I don't know. I have to angle it differently. And I want to get him in. See if this might do it. Oh, shit. Yeah, turn it. All right, so in this one, for cable, or not cable flies, but for the pec deck or your fly machine, you want obviously kind of a stretch on the upper pec that hits your shoulder, that connects to your shoulder. But you don't want it too far back because that'll put a lot of strain on that connection point. So just have it to the side so that there's a little bit of a stretch. Like your arms aren't out to the side, but they're a little bit back. A lot of people will tear that part of your pec because they'll do unsupported flies with dumbbells, and it's just too much for that attachment point. So again, we want to mitigate that injury risk, and even if we're leaving on ding, so we want to mitigate that injury risk. Oh, also, you don't want to, when gripping it, you don't want to pull with your wrists. You want to bring your elbows together so your arms are more straight. If this is a little bit longer so you can straight arms totally, that'd be fine. But you gotta work with what you got. Battery good. I hope that. Oh, we're fine. Cool. one more set. And then I have to do the triceps. It's flared up a little bit. Tricep time. My camera work is amazing. What do I want to do with this? Side, maybe? That might work. Good. That's all good. Oh. Wait, it was just down. There we go. Nope. And then overhead. That's more of my ass than anything. Alright. Might go this way a little bit. That might do it. Whatever, guys. That's how my thumb is weak. It's what's it called? I can tell I'm losing a lot of grip strength. That's just into my forearm too. I mean, it makes sense. So when I injured my thumb, it basically, went from obviously being able to move it to like that, and it would shake like this, just holding it. So that was definitely the nerve damage. And then, like, even with like this one, see how my fingers, they hook back, and my thumb hooks back. On this one, they don't curl back as much still. And the thumb, it's definitely that band right here, still a little tight. It's just what it is. I had this hand was about 175 pounds of grip strength. This one was at 24. So I mean 150 pounds difference of grip strength, and it's been since the almost like kind of nearing the end of middle July. It was like in the second to last week of July. So it's been quite difficult. But it's come a long way. I'm up to about 120 pounds of grip strength in my left now. My right is still at about $170, but what sucks is I'm left-handed, so my left should be more than my right, and I've still got about 50 just to match it. So hopefully, doing this stuff again, because I haven't been able to work out in a long time because of my thumb. I've done some leg days here or there, but even though I've been trying to nurse the bursitis and patellar tendonitis in my knee from sports, I've been kind of going crazy, not being able to go to the gym, work out the way I wanted to. Definitely gained more weight than I wanted to, and I realized it way too late that I was still eating like I was working out. Because I was like, wow, I'm really gaining weight. Why am I gaining so much weight? It's like, well, I wasn't as active as I was. I wasn't working out, which again, I came to that conclusion late, but I dialed it back, and since November 1st, I'm down 15 pounds. I'd like to be down another 10. I think I'd be able to, I can see in the morning, I can see some abs. I can see the top 4. The other 4, I really want to see again, but that sucked to maintain. I felt like I was starving myself. So if I just get back to like a normal 6-pack, that's not too too shredded. I definitely want more of the athletic build again. It's just where I've been my entire life. So yeah, we're working to that, and we're also obviously trying to get bigger. So the losing weight is going to be a little bit slower than when I did the 90-day Andrew's Losing Weight Challenge. But gaining the muscle will obviously help to define stuff more, and I'll be able to look better. So yeah, if you guys want to, if you go to the gym and turn this on and want to copy what I do the workout as I'm doing it with you guys. Obviously I'm going to be talking to you guys and taking more of a break because of that. So you might be in the gym longer than you want. I'm nearing obviously 50 minutes on this live stream, but yeah, that's what I would like to have, I guess, as a community. Or if you guys just saw the workouts that I did, I'm gonna take the workouts in these live streams and shorten them into a short, so you guys can just go, hey, give me a quick rundown of what you did. So you guys can copy it. If you want, the link in my profile is to a free fitness community. I post workouts in there. I post meal recipes. I post some pictures of what I eat. I haven't done an article yet, but I want to do more breakdowns of like fitness articles and more health stuff. And I'm not to the point of doing giveaways yet, but I'd like to get up to that point. The first, I don't know if I want to do the first 100, the first 1,000 people in the group get it free for life. So even if I change it to like $10 a month or something, if you're in now, it will be free as long as you're in there. Obviously, if you leave and come back, you'll have to pay, but that's not now, or because there's no paid option yet. So it's free. It's a lifetime access. Definitely recommend it. I have there's like almost 20 workouts in there, and there's already meal recipes and stuff in there. So come on, hang out and lose some weight, gain some muscle, put in some work. Just trying to. There's a whole lot of Black Friday deals and save money here and money there. Well, you can save the most amount of money because it's free. Cool. Appreciate it. And yeah, so let's get back to it. Come on. Oh, that was I gotta go later. Fuck. This one's gonna hurt my thumb. 1, 2. It's a little too. All right, last rep, and then we're going to the aerobics room I really want to pose. I don't want to pose. I probably should. Not like pose, but I'm not gonna do that shit. Fuck it. Ah. Sweet. Alrighty. So that's episode 1 of Lock-In Gains. I'm going to be doing this every single day, just to live stream more and to, kind of help you guys out. Well, not kind of, but to help you guys out. Yeah, again, if you want to join that fitness community, it's absolutely free. And before I turn it to paid, you guys will have it for free for life before, I start possibly charging money for it. So hop in there, and I appreciate you guys watching and supporting. It means a lot. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Later.